Hi.
Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to our recap of Last Twilight, episode 10.
Yeah. Can I just say they were fucking right? I got emotional as fuck.
I did too, but probably at different parts.
Honestly, no, similar parts.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you. I want to say about 60 to 70% of this episode, I was on my feet. Like, I was just standing in the middle of my room going like, like it was an event. So yeah, this episode, oh my god, this episode, I love this show.
I got things to say about this episode.
I know, so do fucking I. And honestly, I watched a reaction. We're gonna agree on a lot of shit.
Good, I'm glad. I'm so glad.
Hell yeah.
But did you see my thing at the end? Like, after the reaction I talked about, like, theories and
know.
stuff?
Probably
Okay.
not.
Then I'll talk about that too, because I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that as well.
I'm curious to hear.
Okay. But we pick up with Day and Malk returning home, and Mother Gothel shows up and is like, "Hey, what you doing here?"
Mother Gothel. For real. I was like, okay, chill. It's not that big a deal. Like,
I am gonna call her that till
honestly,
she gets better.
I support you in that decision.
Okay, good. So Mother Gothel is like, "Hey, come with me," and kind of takes Day away from Malk, and like literally like kind of pulls his hand away.
Uncalled for. That's the first second I stood up, and it was like 2 seconds into the episode. I was like, that is uncalled for. That is so uncalled for.
So we do go to the eye doctor, where Day is getting checked out, and the doctor says that yes, he is completely blind.
Yeah. Damn.
And note that Malk is outside the room. He's not in the room with them. He's outside, kind of watching and being like, "Oh."
He was inside last time, and it shows the difference now that he's outside. He's not included in it. Like his mother was like, "No, you're staying out there. You're not with us. You're not."
Yeah, she's drawing that line.
Ugh.
So then the four return back home, and Mother Gothel tells Night to take Day back to his room because she needs to have a talk with Malk. And I do like where Night, we can see he doesn't want to do this.
Yeah, he's like, well, no, like he can do it. Like, let him. Like, it's fine. Yeah. But no.
So she does ask Malk what was the last thing he saw.
And he lies.
He does lie. He says it was the sunset,
which is still lovely.
Yeah, and she says like, "Was it beautiful?" And he's like, "Yes, it was. I wish you could have seen that."
He's being so like nice and like proper, and he's just being a lovely person, and she's like not having it. Like she doesn't see that.
Granted, because he probably knows what's gonna come. Like he knows he's in trouble. He knows he's done goofed. He knows that he's about to feel a wrath.
True, but she's like, it's very much like she's hearing all the like nice things he's saying, and all she's seeing is this guy that like wore ripped jeans when he first showed up for his day of work and had like engine grease on his finger, like things like that. Like she's not seeing the kindness, she's seeing the person he was.
Yeah. Well, we also know that she knows that he was in jail.
Yeah.
She knows that. And also, I think it all has to do with the fact that he kind of, in her mind, he put Day at risk by keeping him out for too long and not bringing like him back when she wanted to. And she does bring up, like, "Do you remember what I told you the first day you worked here?" And he says yes, it was to keep Day safe. And she kind of says that he didn't do that by doing all the things he did in the previous episode.
But he did, because not only did he keep him safe, but he kept him safe in listening to what Day wanted to do. Like, Day wanted to do this, and he knew that. So he took him up here, but by being with him and helping him through all of it, he was keeping him safe. But he was letting him do the things he wanted to do, like not keeping him sheltered and things like that. What Day's mom is saying is, I asked you to keep him sheltered. It's not, I asked you to keep him safe. It's very much, there's a difference, you know? Like, it makes me angry because, like, it obviously we'll get to it when Day talks to her because I have things to say, but it's very much like she doesn't listen out for what Day wants. She listens out for what she wants Day to go through. And like, Day was so happy that he got to do this, and this was such a beautiful thing that happened. But all she's hearing is, you took him up a mountain. Like, What do you mean? Like, he was with him every step of the way, keeping him safe, like you asked him to. Like, what did he really do wrong?
Yeah, I think it could be the fact that they they lied to her. All she knew was that they were going to Ann's wedding. There was nothing about a big hiking trip up a mountain for 2-3 days after the fact and staying out longer. Didn't really call to tell or even ask her about it. Like, I think that's the whole issue from her point. I still don't like it, but I think that's where she's coming from in that instance. But
Yeah, but
yeah, and she does tell Malk to say goodbye to Day first before he leaves.
Damn.
So
because he said he quits. He fully quits.
yeah, he quits, which is shocking that she didn't fire him and he quit instead. Which I think actually makes him a better person. Actually, the fact that he quit instead.
It does, because he saw from her point of view, at the very least, that he did something wrong, and so he's like, well, then I've failed at my job and I must quit.
Yeah.
Which means he's a very responsible person, and she needs to see that and go, oh, actually, that was very mature of you. Like, but she doesn't.
No.
No.
So Maul comes in, tells Day it's him, and then kind of gives him the Last Twilight book and says to hold on to it. But Day gives it back. He's like, no, like, you take it, and when you come back tomorrow, like, you'll read it to me.
No.
And Maul's kind of like, there's not going to be tomorrow.
I fucking hate this episode, but I love it.
So Day gets up trying to like go talk to his mother, but Maul like hugs him from behind.
Oh, this moment, man.
And he says like, you know, I was preparing for this, like, since the start.
I love them so much. Like it's the way that he clung to him. Like it wasn't just that he hugged him from behind. It's a I don't want to go. I don't want to leave. So I'm gonna try and hold on to you for 2 seconds before I have to. I love this show so much.
It's real good.
The acting in it is beautiful.
Oh, it's so good. We'll get there.
Oh yeah, we'll get there.
We've kind of already been there, but like we'll get there more.
Oh yeah, we will for sure.
So we have Knight trying to talk to his mom, be like, "Hey, do you really want Day to lock himself behind like closed doors again?"
She's like, "Yes."
She does. She says, "I'm losing him no matter what I choose, and at least I feel more comfortable knowing he's inside his room." And thus, Mother Gothel was born.
Yeah, for real. I was like, she said like, I was sitting there going like, oh, like okay, she's trying to keep it, and then she said, "I'd feel safer if he was just in his room." I was like, hold on. It was a whole thing at the beginning of this show that you were like, he's always in his room. He's like sad. Mainly Knight was saying that, but it's like, we need to get him like downstairs to eat and like da 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 da. And like now you're like, no, he can stay in his room. Like he's safe there. Like keep him there.
Yeah.
Keep him there the whole time. I'm like, what do you mean keep him there? What? Like you'd rather him be in his room sad than out in the world happy. Like it's very much giving like fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
And that was the first moment where I was like, hold up, I suddenly don't like you.
Yeah, I think that was the first big like, ooh, that's not good. And then we get a bigger one later that I will go off on, but we'll get there.
I very much like questioned it before, and I remember when we were first talking about it, I remember there was one moment where I was like, I don't like that she's saying this, like about like not wanting him to go to his friend's wedding or something like that, and being like, no, stay here. It's like, well, he only has a finite number of days with his vision left. He wants to go to this, and you're saying no because you can't be there personally. And you were like, yeah, but I see where she's coming from, and I'm like, okay, how about now?
Oh, no. See, everything I said about that later in the scene with her and Knight completely negates all that because we'll get there. But Day comes in. He's like, "Hey, do you want to know what my last vision really was? It was Malk. Why? Because he's more than a caretaker."
Oh, I love that. And then she's like, well, then screw that. You've crossed the line. Get out.
Yeah.
Your son is happy.
Which, I mean, like, if we're talking, like, technically, like, crossing the line with, like, the boss and, like, work caretaker, like...
Professionally,
yeah, I see where she's coming from. But let's be honest, it has nothing to do with professionalism. It has nothing to do with him being a caretaker. It has everything to do with him being in jail for a while.
Yeah. And being like poor.
Yeah, not being able to take care of
Yeah,
him.
provide for him and things. And it's like, dude, like your son is so happy. He's so happy that the last thing he wanted to see was his boyfriend's face. And you're like, well, screw that. You have to leave. What?
He's also an adult.
He's also an adult. And it really pisses me off how much during this episode that she treats him like a child.
Yeah.
Drives me bananas. And there's one very specific moment where we had the same exact thought because I was watching your like reaction and I went, "Oh, I literally said the same fucking thing," and I was wondering if you'd notice. So we will get there, but
Okay.
very intrigued.
Then we cut to maybe a few days later or whatever. Dave's sitting in his room alone. Someone knocks on the door, and it's his new caretaker.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, what the what? Who are you?" I was like, "Who the
This
fuck
just
are
felt
you?"
wrong. Like, it
Oh,
just
it
felt
felt
wrong and uncomfortable.
so wrong. It felt so wrong. I was like, "Who the fuck are you? And why are you carrying food? Go away." I was very good. And you know what really crossed the line for me? I know you know.
Yeah, it's the slippers.
It was the fucking slippers. He was like, "Oh, they were dirty, so I put them in the wash. But I did buy you a new pair, and like I put them over like there for you. I wonder if you see them." I was like, "Excuse me, where are my fucking slippers?" Like, give them back. Those were specifically designed and bought with love and care, and so that I would not stub my toe anymore. And not only did he buy him new slippers, but he bought him
I was just gonna
open-toed
bring this
ones.
up. They are open-toed slippers.
They're open-toed.
They're like flip-flops.
I was like, "Excuse me, those completely erase the purpose of the other slippers. Who the fuck are you? Get out of my house." I was so angry. I was so angry. Oh, this is really when I was on my feet the most. I think was the middle of this episode. I was literally just standing up there for the entirety of it. I was like, my mom was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What am I ever doing? I'm watching my show."
I'm talking to my show right now. I mean, this poor caretaker dude has no idea what's going on. Like, I feel so bad for him because, like, he just got thrown into this, and like,
I know. I'm like treating him like a bitch, but like I know you don't know what the fuck's going on and what you've interrupted, but I'm not happy about it, and I just need you to know that.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but like, go away.
But some good news is we see Mock get Rung's car.
Yes, he gets the car and he's keeping it as well. So Day had that impact on him, I think, where it helped him be a little more okay with keeping it because he was gonna sell it originally, and
Yeah.
but he did get that money to buy it back, and it's his now, and the band-aid is still there, and
I didn't see the band-aid.
I did. I made sure to look for it. It's there in the front.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy that he decided to keep it. It's a nice car too.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Then that night, Day is looking for his phone charger because apparently his caretaker misplaced it.
I was screaming at the TV. I was like, he has those drawers for specific reasons. He memorized them, and then you fucking lose it.
Again, he doesn't know what's going on. No one
Agreed.
explained all this to him. I feel like had Day sat him down and be like, so here's how things work.
Yeah.
Maybe things would have gone better. Obviously, Day was too depressed to really do that. But
True.
so.
But also, one of the reasons I'm like yelling, I'm not yelling at you, sir, I promise, is because like everything was perfect, and also Mock taught him all this with the drawers and the clothes and all of that, so he could find everything himself. So he could do all of this himself. And now his mom is putting like a dent in that and treating him like he can't do any of this himself. And now it's messing everything up.
There are many points where I noticed that.
And now he's messing it up. Now he can't find his phone charger. He doesn't have his slippers. He goes stub his toe again. And everything's a mess because his mom interfered. But he was doing completely fine on his own. And that's why I'm really fucking mad.
Yeah.
Everything was great. Everything was going well.
But then his phone rings and it is Mock. And they talk to him and he's like, hey, don't be surprised if we get cut off. My phone is low battery and my new caretaker lost my charger. Sounds familiar.
Sound very familiar. Yeah, he was like, should I be jealous?
Yeah.
No, trust me, no.
So, Mock says that the moon is beautiful tonight. And if he wants to step outside and see it. And Dave's like, I'm blind. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm blind. I cannot see the moon. He was like, yes, you can.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, well, try going on and see what happens. So he goes to the window, and he's like, I still can't see anything.
He's like, I can.
And Mark's like, I see something.
Yeah, what's
I see a
that?
guy with an orange shirt,
Looking all confused.
very confused.
I love them.
And
It's
they
the
like, is
way
that
that
really you? And then he honks the horn.
it's the way he got so excited. Like he was so depressed this entire time, and then the second he knew Mock was out there, he went, "Wait, are you here?" Like I was like, "Shut up, shut up." He's so
Yeah.
happy. It's like he just needed him to stand outside, and that little bit of happiness just came back. I'm gonna throw myself off the roof. I can't do it anymore.
So Mark explains that he got Rung's car, and he's like, oh, that means you can take me out for a ride at some point.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they kind of tell, like, assure Mark that he's like, yeah, don't worry, my mom will come around.
Mm.
We'll see.
I thought she was too for a half a second there. Like,
So here's the thing. I have 3 issues, and she came around to 2 of them, not 1. And we'll
exactly.
get there.
There you go. And it was very much like, I really thought she did come around because she says something like, for half a second I didn't realize what she said because he said, what did he say? He says something about like, oh, are you done doing something? I don't know. He says something there. The first thing he says to her, what was it in this scene?
Oh,
She comes in.
let's get there.
Yes, get there.
So Day walks in and he goes into his room, very happy after seeing Mother Gothel's right there, and she's like, Day, and grabs his arm.
Yeah, don't.
And he's kind of like,
that's
oh,
a little.
Hi, how long have you been there? And she says, long enough to hear everything.
Oh no.
He asks, like, why are you here? Why are you in my room? And she says, I came to speak to you about a new caretaker.
I don't want one.
Yeah. And he says, just stop, like, whatever you're doing is pointless. And she's like, I should be saying that to you.
Yeah, when she said that, I didn't fully register what she said. I thought she was gonna be like, I should be saying that to you. Like, I thought for a second it was like I should be saying sorry to you. Like my brain thought it was something else for a second, and so I went, okay, maybe we are changing our tune. And then I was like, wait, nope, never mind, we're not.
Nope.
No.
So Day kind of assumes the fact that she has an issue with him and Mark is because he's a guy. And she's like, did you really think I didn't know you had a crush on August?
He wasn't that subtle.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
So, good news is she's not homophobic. That's good.
That's a plus.
But apparently she's, oh, what's it called when you're like prejudiced against poor people?
Rich.
Yeah, when you're rich and prejudiced against poor people.
Yes.
Isn't there like a word for that? Like classist.
Classist. That's
She's
what
classist.
it is.
That's what it is.
She's classist.
Classist.
Which is interesting because we know from their family that she didn't start out rich.
Yeah.
So apparently they started out quite poor. But then now that she's rich, she's like, fuck the poor people. So
Yeah. So she explains today that the reason she doesn't want him with Mark is because she wants someone who can take care of him. And he's kind of like, well, why do you think he can't do that? And she's like, well, is he going to take care of you with the salary I give him?
I was like, okay, that's on you for giving him that salary. Maybe if you raised it.
Well, I think her point was like she essentially is paying Mark. What happened, and then she goes into what happens when I die. Then what?
I completely like at first I was like, dude, like it doesn't matter about how much money that he has, he can totally take care of him. And then Day's like, what makes you think I can't take care of myself? I was like, actually, you know what, you're fucking right. Why can't he take care of himself?
Yeah.
Screw the whole, even if Muck was here or not, how can he not just take care of himself? Bruh.
Yeah. And then Day gets into saying that she used to want everyone to see him as a normal person, but with all the making decisions for him without consulting him really and kind of just like controlling him, maybe it's the fact that she never saw him as a normal person.
Exactly. It's like your words are speaking, yeah, you're a normal person, but your actions are not saying that. Your actions are very much treating me like I'm a child and I'm incapable of doing anything myself.
Yeah. And it really shows that when she takes away his phone and says, like, you can get it back once we get you a new caretaker.
It's the way I screamed on the TV. I was like, "Excuse me? You're taking his phone? Like, this is getting out of hand. This is fully getting out of hand." And I want to apologize to my poor RJ here because, like, while I was watching it, I was fully like just going like this, like slamming
Just like
him
whipping
against,
around.
whipping him around, slamming him against everything. I was like, "I'm so sorry, but like, I'm pissed. I need to hit something."
Yeah.
She's pissing me off.
Yeah, this was not
This was
good.
not okay. No, like I was like she keeps doing things in this episode that makes me go up. Why?
Yeah.
I don't get it. You're being horrible.
So then we cut to a fire that Malk has when he's trying to make dinner or breakfast for him and poor Jai.
It's honestly, I think it was a purposeful fire. Because I've seen people cook like that. Flame
In a house or at a restaurant.
anywhere. I've seen people do it in a house as well. Like it's just scorch some of the like vegetables and things like that. It's a very because when you put like alcohol in something or something kind of yeah, I guess alcoholic. I mean, if there's alcohol going into something like cooking wine or things like that, it'll create more fire, and you have to like judge it. You have to and eventually it'll go down. But if you have the right precautions, it's safe. I mean, I don't cook often. I'm more bake, but honestly, when I saw that, I was like, he knows what he's doing. Like, my immediate thought was he can cook.
But I feel like that's more for like a chef at a restaurant type thing, not at home with a pregnant woman.
No, you do that anywhere. You can do that anywhere. Just be safe about it. Like that's it. Cooking is like cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, he makes the food and kind of serves it for them. And she kind of tells Malk that he needs to get a job because, like, his mother's never going to be okay with letting you two be together if you don't have a job.
True, but I feel like even if he gets one, she's just going to be like, but you were in prison. I think whatever job he gets, she wouldn't be okay with it, but also I'm really hoping I think this is what's going to change her mind. She's going to see that he's cooking because she's a chef. I think that'll relate to her a little bit. And I think it's going to make her, I think maybe that'll be at least a little part of what makes her come around of, okay, I think he can kind of provide for you. Because he's now going to have a job as a chef, which is something that she's going to be able to connect to in a way. Maybe. And I think that'll take her back to when she was first starting out as a chef, maybe. I'm hoping that's what happens. To make her come around. I think she will come around because I'm hoping that's the way the show goes. I don't think it's going to end with, no, you can't see him. Oh, darn. I'll run away then. I don't think it's going to end that way. So,
yeah.
I think part of what's going to make her come around is him working as a chef. Because he's gotten better at cooking throughout this whole thing. And I thought that was going to happen in this episode when she says later on, like, oh, I'm sorry I left you with all the frozen food. Now I can actually cook for you. I was expecting Day to be like, I didn't really have frozen food much because after a while, Mook started cooking for me. Like, I started having food with him. And I fully thought that when she heard that, that was what was going to turn her around a little bit. So I think that still will be what it does. It just wasn't in this episode.
So yeah, so he's kind of talking about how every time he's applied for a job, like they always say the same thing because like he was in prison and everything, so he never is able to get a job.
Exactly.
And Prajai mentions that her restaurant is looking for a cook.
Exactly. He's like, I'm not really a chef. No, I don't really cook. It's like, yes, you fucking do.
Yeah.
And she tastes it and she's like, actually, no, fucking do it.
Yeah, I mean, clearly we just saw what he was doing. Like, he's clearly getting better.
He's clearly way better at cooking, and I'm so fucking happy that she's like, for the love of God, you can cook. Apply.
Yeah.
I love them. Their friendship is one of my favorite things in the show as well.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, so she tries the food and she loved it, and she's like, yeah, you were definitely applying for that job.
Yeah, do it. Now.
So then, that night, Knight is bringing Day his food, and he reveals that Mother Gothel changed the Wi-Fi password.
Fucking Christ, I heard that. More points off. I was like, ah!
She is literally locking him in his room and keeping him without contact from anyone but herself.
She's like she's locking him in his room physically and mentally. Like she's taking away any venue to the outside world, and I'm furious. Like, how are you gonna do that and then be okay with yourself? Like, how are you gonna do that and be like, I've made the right decision? No, you're like making him lonely. You're purposefully trying to make him feel lonely, without trying to do that. It's horrible. It's horrible. That really took off so many points for her, is all of this stuff in this episode she did. Some of them got the points back, but many of the things that happened in this episode took major points off.
Just you wait.
Uh,
I'm about to go off in 2 seconds.
I know you are. I remember why.
Oh, okay. So Night brings Day the food and stuff on a thing, and Day's still kind of being a little pissy, so he's like, okay, next time I'll leave it by the door.
I was sitting there going, give him the password, give him a phone, give him something. And he did.
He gave him the phone.
He gave him a phone. I was like, I didn't expect it to be on the play. I was like, go get a phone, go get a phone, I was like waiting for him to. And it took me a second. We saw the phone, and it took me like 2 seconds still to register it. So after the scene cut, I was like, wait, oh my god, he got him a phone. I was like so happy.
I'll be honest, I didn't register it till just now that he got his phone taken away, and Night brought it back for him.
Yeah.
I just now registered that. I'm like, oh, right. That's why it's so important.
This is so funny. I got him in the phone. I was like so fucking happy. I was like, oh my god, what a MVP. Honestly.
Honestly, so good. So then we cut to Night and Mother Gothel hashing it out, and he is trying to be like, hey, just cut him some slack. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
And she says like, just do what I say. And Night, rightfully so, says like, no matter how many caretakers you bring in, it's not going to change anything.
No, it's not. There's no way. Like, you can't just be like, erase someone so important from someone's life, or try to, and all existence of them in his life will be gone. Like, that's not just something that happens. It's not that easy to take away.
But then, she's... Oh. The fucking nerve. And who forced me to do this?
Oh, so it shows that she also has animosity towards Night. Bitch.
The fact that she is blaming Night for having to get a caretaker and the whole mock situation because she wanted to go fuck off to all the little food conventions and expect Night to take care of Day, where Day didn't want Night to take care of him. He wanted her to take care of him, and she didn't want to do it, so she passed it on to fucking Night and then is blaming him for the caretaker situation, for the mock situation, for everything. Like, this dude had not beat himself up enough for the whole accident that wasn't even his fucking fault at all, but he already blamed himself for that. And now she's blaming him for this because she wants to live her own life and do her own thing, but is stopping Night from doing that because she can't take care of her son and doesn't want to take care of her son and wants Night to do it for her.
It's kind of dumb because, like, she expected Night to take care of him this whole time, and when it wasn't really working, they got a caretaker, and she was like, oh, Night, help out, take care, whatever. And now that this is happening outside of her watch, like without her being there, she's like, wait, like, I didn't mean like that. Like, I don't like this now. Now I'm gonna stop it. It's like, you weren't here to begin with to facilitate any of this. And so now that you've decided you don't like what's happening and you don't like the way that Night is trying to take care of his brother, now you're stepping in to erase everything that was done for the last couple months? Like, what gives you the right? What gives you the right? It honestly, you may be his mother, but you were not here for any of this. And I think you should shut the fuck up, because you shouldn't have an opinion on any of that if you were not here. And you told Night to take care of it. So Night took care of it in the best way he knew how. And it made Day better. It made Day happier that Mok was brought in. And while the mom was there to reluctantly, however so, hire Mok, that's the only time she fucking was there. Mok has been doing everything for Day. Night has been popping in and, like, helping the best he can, and still allowing this to happen because he knows it makes his brother happier and he's trying to be a better brother. And she pops in with all this positivity happening and goes, no. Like, what? I hate her so much. She has no right to say any of this. None of it. Not a single word out of her mouth in this scene is right. Not at all.
Oh my god.
Even if it was, like, hypothetically, because we agree that it's not all Knight's fault. Like, and
It's not at all Knight's fault.
I know. It's not at all Knight's fault. Yes, they had to go pick him up, and he was tired of that happening. But by this time, months later, we agree that Knight should no longer be blamed for this at all. And she comes in like forever later just to go like, you're the reason I had to do all this in the first place. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, no. He's been doing everything he can to make up for whatever happened, and he's been being honestly the best older brother I've ever seen, and helping Day with whatever he could. And she comes in like, that's still not enough. And she was never here to even see him do any of this. She has not been here to see him be that better older brother. She doesn't see it. Even if she's there, it's not crossing her mind. She just sees it as something that has to be done for Day. Like,
yeah.
This woman.
Oh, she'd be pissing everyone off this episode.
Honestly.
So then, the next morning, Knight is kind of getting food ready for Day. Kind of see him walk out on his own. He is wearing his slippers, and it's kind of like...
He is. Slippers are back.
We see he's about to offer to help, but he kind of doesn't because he kind of knows that he's done this before, you know, the whole...
Yeah.
Spam.
Yeah. And it's great that, like, you see, like, Knight actually treating him like a normal person. So we know Knight is at least trying to treat him like a normal person that can do shit on his own. So
then, when Day is about to eat, Knight's like, wait, hold on, that has been left out and found mushy. Here, you can take mine instead. It kind of just switches over.
He's such a good brother.
This is my favorite fucking scene.
It's so good. I have shit to say, and all positive.
It is we'll get there. Knight starts eating the whole cold, mushy noodles or whatever, and they're like, why don't you heat it up? And he's just like, oh, I like to eat it this way.
It's like, then why is yours fucking 1,000 degrees?
No, the pause between the two, like the when they ask him that, and the pause, that Knight's like, is he actually asking why I'm eating something? Like, he's actually like acknowledging him.
Like,
and
wait.
like actually asking him questions that aren't blaming him for anything. It's not passive aggressive, it's not petty, it's actually like trying to interact.
It's like this tiny spark of hope, but like, you feel it, you know? You feel it in the pause. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, then they eats his, and he's like, well, then why do you heat this up so much it burnt my tongue?
Yeah.
And Knight's like, oh, I'm sorry. And Day says, I forgive you.
Which he hasn't heard in a very long time. And Knight
for
needed
everything.
That. Yeah. Knight needed that. And I know that it's like, well, you shouldn't have to say, like, you shouldn't have to forgive him for anything because he didn't do anything, da-da-da. But, like, I think it needed to be said. Because...
I agree.
Yeah. It fully needed to be said because, one, Day needed to say, I forgive you, so that the whole thing could kind of, like, close up. And just like that, Knight needed to hear that because he needed to also forgive himself. So I am so fucking happy that he said, because like the second he said this, you could see Knight starting to tear up a little bit. It's like this whole weight was removed from his shoulders.
It's what Knight needed to hear, even though he didn't need to forgive him for anything because it's not his fault, and I stand by that. It's what Knight needed to hear because he beat himself up over it for so long.
He did. Yeah.
And he needed to be able to hear that to really, like, just let go and be able to move on from it and not beat himself up over it anymore.
And they start acting like brothers again just like that. That's all they needed. They just needed those 3 words and they could start being a family again.
That's why this is, like, one of my favorite scenes, is because it's, like, it's not this big, like, emotional moment. It's kind of just, like,
it's simple.
It's simple. It's very brother. It's very brother-like. Like, that's how brothers interact. They don't really talk about the issue all that much, but, like, they kind of, like, acknowledge that they're, like, moving on and, like, moving past it or forgiving it or whatever, and then they go back to, like, giving each other shit about crying and everything. So it's great.
It's very much like, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we're still brothers. So it's very easy to just be like, I'm sorry, I forgive you, and then go right back to it because it's that natural for them. Yeah. Even with everything that's happened, it's so natural for them to just go back to how they were. And you can see while they're saying all this brotherly stuff, you can still see the tears in Knight's eyes, and it makes me want to cry. Because he missed this. He missed his brother, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also the fact that he doesn't need to worry about hiding it because they can't fucking see it. So it's kind of like he's just like, as long as he doesn't make any crying noises, he's fine. But like,
he's good. He's good. He's fine.
It's so good.
I love it. It's gorgeous. I love this scene. This scene, both scenes in the kitchen this episode, I adore.
Oh, yeah. The other one got, like, hit me on it, like, we'll get there. So I think we will take a break here, and when we come back, we will see Malk with his new job, a little playing matchmaker at the hospital.
I need to talk about this. I have words for that scene.
Oh, yeah. So we will be right back. And we are back with our recap of Last Twilight, episode 10.
Damn. Episode 10 feeling like episode 11.
Oh, just wait, I'm sure something's gonna happen in episode 11.
I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little scared.
I have fears.
If this was episode 10, what the fuck's gonna happen in episode 11?
So, that night, Day calls Malk, and he's like, it took you so long to answer. You're not taking care of someone else, are you? And Malk's like, no, I'm home. And Day's like, I can hear things going on in the background. And Malk's like, okay, fine, I'm working at Poor Jai's restaurant.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's working. And he was like, well, why didn't you just tell me that? He's like, well, because I wanted to be a chef first. But I'm washing dishes at the moment.
Yeah, he's starting at the bottom.
It's okay. You can start at the bottom. Like, you're working towards something. That's always a good thing.
And so then Day tells Malk that this is a new phone and this is a new number. So feel free to name it in his contact whatever he wants.
Yes. And he does.
And he names it Lil Day, Big Malk's boyfriend. Which is a long contact name, I will say.
Yeah, it is. It is very much a long contact name. Like, I was like, you know what? To each their own. Yeah. Go for it. Like, I would.
I mean, normally I feel like with nicknames and contacts, you use it to shorten it. Or maybe just, like, stuff like that. But I guess he was like, no, I'm just going to make it super long.
He's like, I need to be specific. I need people to fucking know that I am taken. If they scroll through my phone, I need them to know that I have a boyfriend.
So, Malk and Day are at the hospital the next day, and Knight's like, let's take a selfie. And at first I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then he's like, mom's orders. I'm like, of course.
Damn it. Like, oh, it was cute at first. Like, he loves to take selfies so they can look at them after, but, like, now it's like, oh, no, mom wants to know actually where we are, because she doesn't want us to be somewhere else.
No. Day tells Knight he's sick of his mom's cooking and wants to try somewhere else to eat. And Knight's like, is it Malk's restaurant? And he's like, yeah. Knight says, I can't take you there, but someone else can. Then Malk shows up with Poor Jai.
Small world.
Yeah, she's like, small world.
He's like, what do you mean? We orchestrated this.
Yeah, and Knight kind of lets it slip that Poor Jai texted him to come here because she was going there with Malk for the whole hospital visit to check on the baby and stuff.
Oh, you guys talk now? Interesting.
Yeah. And then tells Knight that you can take Day wherever, but he needs to be back by 7. So this time, don't say late this time.
Listen this time, or else we're gonna have more problems.
Yeah. So Malk takes Day away, so Dad just leaves Poor Jai and Knight there. And she's like, hey, thanks for setting this whole up and everything. And he's like, oh, no, it's good. Like, it's better this way, because I'd rather spend time taking care of my girl.
Oh
and
God.
Poor Jai's like, oh, who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
And then he's like, her, and the nurse comes over.
At first I was like, fuck, he's dating someone, but like, nah, he's not.
Nah, I feel like this was his, like, way of flirting.
Yeah. Interesting way of flirting. But also, oh my god, okay. The my child thing. I need to say words about that.
Yeah, so when Poor Jai goes off, Knight tells the nurse to take care of her. That's my child.
I think this is his way of like committing, because I think by this point he's like, I really like this girl, and this girl's having a baby that she's probably gonna love so much, which means that's also my child, and I have to love it just as much because she means that much to me so far. And I'm like, oh my god, this man is top tier.
He's
Like, this
so
man,
good.
he knows that if he wants to be with poor Jai even a little bit, that's a package deal with that kid. So he's like, then
Obviously,
I'm gonna
yeah.
love that kid just as much. I'm like, wow, it's as simple as that. Like, why do other men exist when Knight does?
I mean, seriously, holy shit.
What a class person. I love you. I love you so much. Like, he already likes her that much that he knows that he's gonna be loving that kid as well because that's her kid. And I'm just like, oh my god, that commitment already. And he hasn't even talked to her about it yet. I love it. He's already
Yeah.
committed.
They aren't even together yet, but he's already, like, all in.
He's all in. Oh my god, I love it. I love them so much.
So good. So then we cut to Mork and Day, who are walking, and Day's telling Mork that he needs to go in for regular checkups in case someone is ready to donate their eyes, so he can kind of be ready.
Hmm.
And then they ask Mork, like, where he's taking him on the date. And Mork's like, what are you talking about, date? Like, how do you know this is a date? And Dave's like, well, we are dating and we're going out somewhere. So,
We are together and we are going a place. That means it's a date.
yeah. And Mork delivers a euphemism. You want to check out Jasmine at my house?
What? What a line.
That's like the new Netflix and chill right there.
It is. Want to go see the Jasmine at my house? That is the new Netflix and chill. Step over the old Netflix and chill, like the after Netflix and chill that we came up with, kind of, was the 8th Sense. And it was the thing in Korea was like, do you want to go eat ramen
Yeah,
at
it was
my
like, do you
place
want
or
to eat
something like
ramen?
that? Yeah, do you want to have ramen at my place or something like that? That was like the next Netflix and chill. And now move over. We have Jasmine at my place.
Yes.
Want to go smell some Jasmine at my place? Oh my god, what a move.
So then we see that they're at it kind of looks like a kids bookstore, kids section of the library by the seats
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
And Dave's looking at a pop-up book trying to guess like what it is
That's a fun
based on the
game.
pop-up, which is actually really cute. I really like that.
That was really cute. That's a really fun game as well. Like, you can do that anyway, just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah,
honestly, pop-up books are so interesting. Like, how do you make those?
I
Without them
like them.
breaking or
They're cool.
folding in on each other. Yeah, very cool.
So then they go to a gallery and check out a painting. And Mork's like, I think you would like this one. And it's a lip with a heart in the middle and sunflowers everywhere.
He loves the sunflowers.
Yeah.
I love this scene so much. Side note, this
Yeah.
scene is so cute.
Then Day starts feeling Mork's lip. And he's like, what are you doing? And Day's like, you're looking at me, aren't you?
He's like, I can feel it. I can feel you looking at me.
Yeah, but he does deny it. And then kiss him on the cheek. And then they says like, hey, look around, make sure no one's here. And he does. He's like, oh, it's all clear. And then they start being cute and kissing and shit.
Also, I fully know if there were people there, he'd be like, nah, no one here.
He would do it regardless. Like honestly,
Not a single person here. What? Meanwhile, 100 people in the gallery just staring.
like honestly, I kind of wish when they like zoomed out and that scene, like we actually saw like people just walk by and he was like did just to be like fuck off. Like
That would have been so funny.
that would have been so
They're
good.
so cute. The little kiss was adorable because Day wanted to kiss. Day actually like fully wanted to kiss him in this moment, and I was like, "That's cute," because usually we see Mock going, "Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me," but like, this is the first time we really see Day like wanting to be like, "Okay, I'm gonna kiss you." Is anyone around? Anyone?
Yeah.
No. Okay, cool. Like, it's fucking adorable. I love them.
They're so
I stand.
good. Then we cut to a little painting section,
Yeah.
and Pla and On are here running it, which shocked me. But I like it.
Yeah, I know. They were just here. It's like, oh hey.
And they are kind of doing like a painting workshop for the blind.
Yeah. Very cool. Very fun.
Yeah. So they kind of join in. There's a little dance section, I guess, which is kind of
Everyone dance.
odd but fun.
I love a good dancing scene, so yeah.
Yeah.
Put the blindfold on, dance like nobody's watching.
Well, they all have blindfolds on and or are blind, so that's makes sense.
Exactly. You're not watching, so
Yeah.
no one's watching.
Then we have On with Day and Malk, and On is telling Day to smell all the paint to tell what color it is.
Yeah, I love that idea that there's paint that smells like specific things for blind people.
Yeah, someone did actually tell me because I was like, wait, one, should you be sniffing paint at all? And secondly, do paint have different smells? And someone did tell me that actually some paints do have like different scents and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's like specific, I think, for that reason. But like, that's so interesting to me. Like, I think it was white that he said smelled like cleanliness, and
Hmm.
I was like, that one would be my favorite. The smell of clean shit, I love that smell. Like when I used to work at a grocery store, it was my first job. Whenever I'd be like closing or I'd be there for a while, I would be like, I'm tired. I'm gonna go walk down the cleaning fluid aisle and just like reinvigorate myself. I don't know why, but
So
I
you were
loved it. Like
sniffing the cleaning
I
fluids.
wasn't I wasn't sniffing the cleaning fluids. It was like the laundry detergent aisle kind of. Like there was laundry detergent all the way down there and other things. I get very chemically clean smells, but like I would just walk down the aisle and be like as I walked, it smelled really nice.
Okay.
I swear I'm not nuts. Okay, laundry detergent just smells nice when you're walking down an aisle full of it. Okay,
Okay.
that was my favorite aisle.
But yeah, so you just said like white was like cleanliness. I think
Mm-hmm.
red was like smelled like a sour fruit,
Yeah,
which I don't know what fruit that would be. That's
I
red,
mean lemons are sour.
but it's red.
Well, yeah, it doesn't mean that red is like the be all end all. Like, could be what other sour fruits are there? There's lemon, there's lime, there's grapefruit. That's kind of a bitter kind of sour taste.
Is dragon
Uh,
fruit by there? Because dragon fruit is a little red.
not on the inside. On the inside, it's white.
Okay, well, white was cleanliness. We already went over that one. And gray is evil and untrustworthy, which reminds him of Malk.
Iconic. I love that Malk is like not even phased anymore. He's just like, knew you were gonna say that.
I fucking know it.
He's so cute.
And then the last one is Oishi, because of course.
Oishi. I was like, oh yes, Oishi smells like sunshine and rainbows and beautiful. Like, it's happy, it's invigorating. And I was like, what a great way to promote the brand.
Yeah,
It
product
smells
placement.
nice.
It's there. Then Day starts like feeling Malk's face, trying to paint him, and gets paint on him.
It was so cute. He was like, wait, I need to get your nose right. Let me try again. He's like, no, get your hands away. They're paint on them.
Then Malk says that Christmas is in a week.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Yeah. And asks if he wants to come to the restaurant to have dinner with him.
What a quinky dink. Our Christmas is in a week as well because we're sending each other shit.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's
Technically, our little
Christmas.
Christmas is in a week.
Our little Christmas is in a week.
That's when we should be getting the gifts anyway. If mailing doesn't fuck anything up.
I know. Please, mailing. Don't fuck it up. We're close enough.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
shouldn't be too bad.
But I'll see, like, if something, it'd be funny, because sometimes I would, like, buy something and it'd be like, oh, ships from Louisiana, ships from, like, Chicago or some shit. I'm like, great. And then I'd go all the way to California. I'd be like, why are you over there? And then I'll go all the way back.
Yeah, I've noticed that a few times.
It's like, Jesus Christ. So hopefully this goes well.
Hopefully. So then Dave's kind of like, joking around, being like, oh, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Have you been good? And Malk keeps like kissing him on his cheek, trying to like get him to change his mind, but he still kind of sticks with that.
It's cute too, because he keeps going, I don't know. Try again. I don't know. Maybe try again.
So then, I'm assuming a week later on Christmas,
Yeah, a week later, like around Christmas.
Day is getting dressed, and Night comes in, and he's like, "Oh, how do I look?" Because obviously, Day is planning to go out and see Malk.
I like the sweater.
What, the sweater or the shirt?
Yeah, I kind of want it. I'm a fan. I like I like the dual color tones.
I feel like my brother owns a shirt like that, or did when he was younger.
I'm a fan. I want it.
But then Night tells Day that his mom's looking for him. And he takes him out, and she had prepared a whole Christmas dinner for the three of them. She said she had plans or had like a meeting or an event or whatever, but she canceled it because it's a family day.
Okay.
So
That's
this is
something
where
at
we kind of
least.
see the start of her coming around in the scene.
Yeah.
She's not as bad as she was before. There's still one issue we need to work with.
Hmm.
But before we get there, we do kind of see that one, she addresses the fact because she kind of says like, oh, like, have you been good, or is Santa gonna bring you a gift or whatever? And Day says he hasn't really been a good boy this year, and she says I wasn't exactly a lovely mother either,
Correct.
which is fair. So she's aware, which is good.
Exactly.
However, we do see, like, I don't know if you notice this, the way she feeds
This
Day.
is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about where I watched a reaction. I was like, oh, good, you noticed it too. Like, because I was watching it and I was like, he literally knows how to eat by himself. Like, he can eat by himself just fine, but she's like spoon feeding him still. And I was like, girl, like, you're still doing the same thing where it's like you're treating him like a kid. Like, I noticed the same thing you did. And I was really
Yeah,
happy when you noticed it too. I was like, good, it wasn't just me.
yeah. Night's watching that, feeling very like upset. I think about the fact that one, she's treating him like a child and feeding him like that, but also the fact that
Hmm.
like he's feeling very left out.
Yeah, because this is usually around the time, like if they were having dinner downstairs like this would be around the time where he'd be like, I'm gonna scoot off. I have something to do because I'm not wanted here, kind of thing. Like he's used to doing that.
Yeah, and he tries to. He gets up. He's like, "Oh, I'm meeting some friends," and Day says, "Where are you going? It's a family day." And he sits back down.
Like this scene got me emotional. I swear to
This scene
God.
got me emotional, dude.
Oh my God. It was when he started crying that I was like, fuck,
Oh my god, no! And it's the way that they said it's beef stew. It's your favorite, and he's
it's
like,
your
"I
favorite.
thought, I thought everyone forgot." And he starts crying.
He started crying and I was like, Mark, fucking stop.
God damn.
You're gonna
Oh,
kill me.
speaking of, fun fact. I saw a
Mhm.
tweet. Apparently, Mark was filming this and OnlyFriends around the same time. And someone literally tweeted that Mark was sad 90% of the time he was on screen while filming.
Very true.
Which
Very true. Poor
is
Mark.
so funny to me. Oh, but damn.
Jesus, Mark. The acting, amazing. He deserves all the awards for this
He
because
really does.
he does so well with his acting. Like the scene before where his eyes were watering as he was like having fun with his brother was like, I was like, dude, you're so good at this.
It's so good. He's so good.
Oh, this scene was so good because it's the whole relief of just like I'm accepted in my family again. I can just have my favorite stew that I thought everyone forgot about, and oh, oh, you could feel it. You could feel it coming off of him, and I was gonna cry. I swear to God,
It's so good. And then they starts giving him shit, and it's like the very like brotherly banter again, and it's great.
it is. It's like, is someone crying? It's like, no.
However, we do have a bit of a cut back and forth with Maul kind of waiting for Day at the restaurant, kind of preparing everything.
Yeah.
Another issue we kind of solved Mother Gothel's issue with Night, and like she kind of says like, "Hey, stay with us, eat," like kind of like forgiving that part of not blaming him anymore.
Yeah.
And we kind of it seems like we're starting to fix another issue where she is closing her eyes and trying to eat,
Yeah.
which is assuming her trying to like see if she can eat with her eyes closed and not being able to see like Day, and trying to be more aware of that and how to function without your eyesight.
Exactly. I was like, okay, that's a point in her column. I saw her
Yes.
doing that. I was like, okay, you do need to work on eating with your eyes closed because that's a giant piece, but you're doing
Oh
well.
my god, that's really. I like that her piece was so bad, and she's like, "Oh shit, I messed up."
Yeah. This felt very like this family's gonna be okay. This is a very much like we're gonna be all right. Everything's all right. We're learning, and it's nice. I liked it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
because I think that was the big thing is she never learned this, which is why she was so against it, because she never learned it. And now that she
It's
is,
true.
hopefully she will start coming around the idea of giving Day more freedom.
Exactly.
So we solved two of her big issues. There's still one more that have yet to be solved. So we'll maybe get there.
Hopefully.
But yeah, we cut to Mulk alone at the restaurant. Everyone left. He gets a call from Day, and he's like, "Hello." And Day's like, a change of plans. I'm celebrating with my mom. It's a family day.
Aww. Which, like, understandable. And he was like, oh yeah, that's understandable too. Like, he wasn't like, he was bummed that he wasn't there, but he
Yeah.
understood.
Like, honestly, I understood. After that whole scene, I would like you better stay there.
Yeah.
Enjoy, like,
I was
taking
like,
that scene.
I get it. Yeah, I definitely get it.
And then Day says, like, hey, so have you been a good boy? Because maybe Santa will give you what you want. Hypothetically, if he would listen, what do you want? And Mark says, I probably would ask for you to be by my side right now.
Oh.
And then Day says, the moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it?
Which cuts back to when Mook said that.
Yeah, and Mark goes outside and sees Day standing there.
The happiness on his face when he sees him, I was like gonna cry.
Yeah. And Mark's kind of like, what are you doing here? Like, and Day says that, oh, I told my mom that I was going out with G.
Smart.
Which, again, shows that her issue seems to be Mark.
Yeah.
Not Day being out. It's Mark is the issue. Because she was
Exactly.
fine when he said he's going out with G. But
yeah, if she lets him go when he says she's going out with G, then definitely the issue is Mock. Like, it shows that she is starting to give him a little bit of freedom in terms of like leaving the house and going places, because he came there in a cab. So something, you know. But definitely Mock is the problem apparently for her.
Yeah. So then he takes him inside, gives him a seat, prepares the food and drinks and everything. Day tries it, and Mock's very like anxious about his feedback and everything. And he says the one complaint is that he should have made it a long time ago.
Yeah, I love that. That's fucking cute. Because before he was like, I don't know, it's a bit salty, it's a bit this, da 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 da, and now it's just like, should have made this for me earlier. It's like, he's getting better at cooking.
Yeah. And then Day tells Mock to close his eyes because he has a present. And when he opens it, he sees a oven mitt that Day painted. So we'll think of him when he wears it.
Oh, I fucking love them. I literally all I have to say about them and this is I fucking love them. Like, I can't articulate any more words, but they're like such a green flag of a couple. Like, they're so healthy.
But then Mother Gothel and Night show up.
Yes, it's very much like shit.
Yes.
Like that first moment at least.
And I like how Mocha is immediately like, oh, I asked him to come here. Like, don't be mad at him. It was my fault.
It wasn't me. It wasn't them.
And she kind of looks over him and then it kind of looks away and is like, I'll deal with you later. And goes to Day and says, we got an eye donation.
Oh! So it is still very much an issue with Mock and everything because she says, I'll deal with you later. So it's maybe like, I don't know about that. But yay, eye donation.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting and very groundbreaking. What do you think's gonna happen there?
So this goes into my talk at the end of my reaction, I said. And I'd like to hear your thoughts on this too. Do you want Day to get his eyesight back?
I would be fine if either happened because I would love if he got his eyesight back because then he could see Mock and he could be happy. Da, 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 da. But there's also an argument to be made where like he could also be happy blind because he's learned so much up until this point where he could still be totally fine with it. My thought also was like, what if some people I've seen have gotten their eyesight back after being blind for longer than Day has, so this is probably not going to be what's happened. And they've gotten so used to be blind that they're like, the world's too bright, it's freaking me out, take it back. Like, I've seen people go through that. And I don't think that's going to happen here because Day's had it for a shorter amount of time. So I think it'll be easier for him to go, thank God I got it back. But I think it could go either way. I still, like, I keep going back and forth throughout this whole show about what could happen. And I still don't know 100% what's going to happen, which is honestly great. Well done for the show for making me, not fully know.
I agree.
It's not predictable.
I'm personally in the camp where I don't want to get his eyesight back.
Really?
I feel like if he does, I feel like it would kind of take away a little bit of the emotional impact of the scene in the last episode, the last Twilight scene, where he kind of like lost his vision fully and now can't see anything anymore. If he were to get it back, then it would kind of take away from Mark being the last thing he sees.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Being there. And also, I have a theory where maybe he will get his eyesight back and then he'll lose it again, or something will go wrong and it's like temporary or whatever, and then maybe Mark will be the last thing he sees again or something. I don't know, but stuff like that.
Part of me does wonder that, like, what if, like, he goes to get his eyesight back and they do the whole thing, they go through all the process, but then it doesn't work.
Hmm.
Like, what if something happens and it just doesn't work? Like, maybe the eyes aren't really, I don't know how eye surgeries work, but maybe they're not compatible with his body. Like how lungs, when you get a lung transplant, maybe it just doesn't, it rejects it or something like that.
Hmm.
What if something like that happens and it just doesn't work?
Yeah, because didn't the doctor say his cornea's the issue?
Something like that. Yeah, it was as corny as the issue.
Yeah, so it would
So
need to be a cornea that works, I guess. But I don't know how corneas work really. So
neither do I. If anyone knows how eye donations work, let me
yeah.
know.
And another thing, so I saw this theory floating around, which I hope does not happen, because if so, this might really hurt the show for me. I don't know if you saw the theory floating around either. Is I saw a theory where people are speculating that Malk would donate his eyes for Day.
Oh my god. No. I really don't think that's gonna happen. There's no way.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
Well, I'm on that boat too, because I feel like that would be so bad if that like if they accepted his eyes from anyone he knew, like Malk, Knight, his mom, G, whoever. If he willingly accepted that from anyone he knows and loves and cares about, that would be so fucking selfish, and that would ruin his character.
It would honestly be out of character. Like I don't see that happening.
See, the thing that scared me is that because we know he was kind of like selfish and spoiled before, so
Yeah,
that
but he's
there
changed.
could still be remnants of that in him.
But he would never.
I know that's the thing. Like the only way they could go about it is if he didn't know that they
If
were the
he did
ones donating it.
exactly. Exactly. I was like, willingly, he would never do that. But if
Yeah.
someone donated them and he didn't know it until after, then that could possibly happen. But I don't see him doing that willingly.
No. Yeah. That was the theory I saw, and I just wanted to bring it up in case that's what happens. So.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Okay. MVP for the episode. Now that we're at the end, I know mine.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Day.
Yay, we did it! Part of me wanted to give it to Mark specifically just because of his acting, but like
Honestly, I would have gave it to Night if not Day, but I think
yeah.
for me personally, the one issue I had with Day was resolved this episode.
Yeah.
And it was him kind of taking that step with Night and like forgiving him, quote unquote, even though he didn't have to. I need to keep bringing that up. But all that, like the fact that he gave Night what he needed to hear and what he needed to say so he can like not feel guilty anymore. And we see them kind
Yeah.
of bond again. And even at the dinner in the end where he's like, wait, stay, it's family time, this is your favorite, and kind of like it was so good. I love that Day is now fully like, he's no longer holding that grudge anymore. I like the fact that he kind of is disobeying his mom a little bit too, and kind of standing up against her, which is good.
Exactly.
And like sneaking out to see Malk. Like I think Day was really good this episode, so I give it to him.
Me too. Same exact thing with you. I was gonna say that as well. I just also love that he stood up for himself. Like was like, I can do things myself. Why are you treating me like I can't? Like he knows his worth and he's trying to make sure his mom sees that he can do things on his own. And I think he did really well this episode. I think, is this the first time we've given it to Day?
It's the first time I've given it to Day. You did given it to him before. I think you gave it to him last episode, right?
Oh, did I? Oh, I did. I totally did. Yeah, no, 100%.
I think you gave it to him in the first episode too. Because I was like Malk every single time. Then one time I was Night. Then I was back to Malk, and now I'm on Day.
I think we've definitely given the majority to Mock, but like,
yeah,
Day, when Day shines, he shines. Like,
yeah.
he does really well. Okay, shall we grade your grade?
Ooh.
Let's see. So I gave you 4 vibes last time. You got 3 out of 4.
Ooh,
so pretty
okay.
Good.
Pretty good.
For you went over the line. You said Mom was talking about that, and you were right.
Yeah.
Went over the line with Day. Job opportunity. You said Mock and poor Jai, and you were right about that.
Ooh, nice.
Well done. That was a good guess because you were like, I'm not sure about that one. For a couple of these were quotes. That's right. And for I am so sorry, the quote that I was thinking of was the doctor saying, "I'm so sorry, like you are blind fully." Like that
Ooh.
that was the quote I was thinking of. But you said Malk, so you got
Yeah,
that
I
right.
wouldn't have got that.
And the last one is he is more, and you said Day about Malk, and you got that right.
Okay, well, I'll take it.
Well done, well done. This next promo gave me fucking nothing for vibes. So I have two very questionable vibes. I'm just going through the promo again just to make sure that I remember what is for what. So we have vibe number one is there's a difference.
There's
Like
a
between two
difference.
things. There's a difference between two things.
There's a difference. One thought I have is maybe with the eye donation, maybe there's like a difference. Maybe it's not he will fully get the eyesight back, but it'll be like a like there's a difference between an eye donation that fully works and you can fully see again, or an eye donation where it's like, oh, it's kind of like the blurry one palm distance thing again. I don't know. That's one guess I
Okay.
have, but that sounds kind of stupid and technical. That doesn't make sense, in at least when I'm describing it. The second one, oh, what was it? It had something to do with it was there's a difference between like I mean I feel like Mother Gothel is going to be saying this. I feel like it's going to be her being like, oh, there's a difference between like keeping Day safe and like taking care of him. I feel we're going to talk more about the mom's issue with that, like the whole like
Okay.
what I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard to describe, but it's also hard to think. I feel like it's gonna be more of the mom talking about why she's acting the way she is with Mark, and there's the difference between keeping him safe and kind of giving him what he wants. Maybe
Gotcha. Mom. Okay.
I don't know.
And then your second one is like winning the lottery.
It's like winning the lottery. Ooh. Oh fuck! I have two things now.
Okay.
One is maybe the eye donation because I'm sure that's very hard to come by. So I'm sure if you get that, that's like winning the lottery. The other is I want it to be something like super fucking cheesy where they said that about Malk, like Malk was like winning the lottery, like with like winning the lottery for him or something to his mom trying to like entice her.
He's such a great person. I mean, it is like winning the
I
lottery,
mean, it
honestly.
is,
You've won it in the boyfriend category. You've won it.
but I feel like that wouldn't help the situation at all. Because we've seen him try to do that before and it just made things worse.
It did.
So I'm gonna go with the eye donation is like winning the lottery.
Okay. All right, those are your two little vibes because I have nothing else. So,
Okay. So that was it for a recap of Last Twilight episode 10.
yeah.
Yes, join us next week where we'll be recapping the penultimate episode, the cursed episode in most shows, episode 11.
No.
Yeah. So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.